Hello, good morning. Today I will tell you how to use CreateML, CareML, and images to create your own model for image classification here in iOS environment or macOS environment in our case. First of all, what you need to train a model? You need, first of all, a dataset. Today, I will use a Fire dataset. That is a dataset that I have in my computer, and you can use all others datasets that you want. But what I need to explain you is to train an image model, that is our case, we need a lot of images. The huge amount of images, the better the model will expect your answer. But in our case, we have a simple dataset that is the minimum required for use CreateML. That will be the tool we will use. And a dataset, it's made by a lot of folders that we call classes with a lot of images inner them. So in this case, we have fire and not fire. We have a lot of images about fire and a lot of images about non-fire. And these images have this class name that we call label. And this label will help the model to understand what is and what is not the output expected. So first of all, how we find CreateML? We had two options. Or we click command space and type CreateML, or we go to Xcode, to our Xcode, click in Xcode here above, click in Open Developer Tools, CreateML, and then we have the CreateML tool. First of all, we need to create a project. So we have a lot of templates, but today we will use the image classification that will try to understand what is the class of this image about, the it's how they are talking to us, dominant object. So next, we put in the project name what we want. We will say fire or not fire. That is our project. Author, our name, license, and description if you need it. So next, choose a folder to put that. I will just put here in whatever folder. And this is the main screen we have in CreateML. What is important to know? The process of our training is always training, validation, and testing. Training and validation are a cycling process to train better our model based on the number of iterations that we have here below. And the testing is some type of data that we send to just test if the model expects right. So first of all, we'll have that folder that I showed you here in training data. So we go to our dataset, click on the root folder of the dataset, not in the class, click in the root folder, click in open, and you will see, sorry, that we have two classes of 15 items. If you click in view, we will view that here in data sources we have 15 images for non-fire and 15 images for fire. And the name of the class that I told you is the label, fire or non-fire. It then counts the number of images that we have in them. So what you need to do before? We go here in model sources and we will just check the parameters, the augmentations if you need something. And for in my case, I prefer to use the V2 because it's a newer availability for the models. We don't have any testing data because we will split automatically for validation and testing. We can just upload some photo before, but here we will see that it's all fine and we can click in his button of start. We start to train and we will see that he trains a lot faster in my computer and we have 100% accuracy. If we go to evaluation, we can upload a testing data, but we can go here in preview and in live preview, sorry, it's not live preview. Oh, here's mine, but it's not live preview. How can I hide this? it's add files. We go fire dataset, and we put some fire data. And of course, 100% fire. Let's try to go to non-fire. And okay, 100% non-fire, a great output. So we go to output before all this, after all this process, and we can see all the class labels they did and all the metadata if we need. But the most important part is here in this download button. We click in get, and we will download the fire, or not fire, model. It's the ML model. We click in the folder we want and click in save, and I will show you what is the output expected. Is this guy here, fire and not fire, dot ml model. This dot ml model will be placed on our Xcode project to get the expected results. I will send you right now an example of a project that I used, and I will explain to you how I did it. So going to Xcode, if we want, we have folder or some place to put these caramel models, and we just attach this guy here, and we will see that we can copy to our target, that is our project. In this case, I will show you VECCI, that is my project from a food scanner. And if it will be available in App Store, I will send you the link in the description down below. But for now, I will not upload this model because I don't want it. But I have two models here, the food classifier and the VECCI one. The VECCI one is my powerful one with 174 classes, and food classifier 101. But what you need to know here is the Xcode will create a class automatically generated. So if you click with command click, we enter in the VECCI.swift that we don't see here, but here we have an input, an output, and the VECCI, that is the model. How could we use this model in our project? I will show you my CreateML services. That is a service to set up a model and classify an image, in my case. So what is the main importance to know right now quickly? You will need, in my case, to classify image, to use Vision. Vision is a framework to computational vision in macOS or iOS ecosystem. We need to create a model that is a caramel model from Vision. It's important to know this VN in front of. And we will create with try, because it could expect errors, a VN caramel model for the name of our model here, dot model. That is that class that I told you last before. Here, dot model, this guy. This is an ML model, but we try to convert him to a VN caramel model, because in classify we will try to get the CG image and create a request as like an API, getting results or errors. And this request will be digested by the struct we want, in our case food, and this food will be placed with the identifiers that will be thrown to us. This is an important thing to know. CreateML, in this case the VN one, this request will get you some results, and these results will always become with the highest probability in the request. What it means, they will have an identifier, that is the name of the class, and the confidence, that is the percentage about how the model understood that that image expect the result you want. So to try this, I will run. Oh, sorry, not here. I will try to run here. I always say I don't know, but I think it's better to run in a local dispositive, even in the simulator. The simulator is not so good to these things, but I will try to run to say to you, and you will see how we expect to be the outcome of these models. These models always works with this code, but we can, do your own code, and I think it have better codes than the mine. But let's go, let's do it, let's see how it works. So I expect my simulator works. I don't know why my simulator are not working. Please, simulator, work well. Work with my video. No. Yeah, it went. No. No. Okay, it went. So here's is VECCI, and in VECCI you need to upload a photo. I don't have any photos because I'm in simulator, but I will, upload this flower photo. And if I click here, okay, I cannot do this because I don't have foundation models. But oh fuck. But yeah, my if you want to see them working, you can go to a real device or a simulator and run just the caramel model. uh but it's fine. I'm happy to show to you how CreateML works in a quick minutes and how you train your image model. I hope you understood. Any questions, please let down in the comments below, and I will answer you with a lot of pleasure. And I'm happy to say this to you and teach today how to create image models with CreateML in our macOS. It's this. Thank you. Bye bye.